Yo, what's up guys? In today's video I'm going to teach you guys how to actually box fight like a pro, because I know some videos out there are not as good, but this is the actual in-depth guide on how to box fight like a pro, so I'm not going to waste your time anymore. I'm just going to get straight into it. Alright, so the first tip I have for you guys is to always fight with a right hand peek, and what do I mean by that is, like, you always want to fight from this angle, or not always, but you always want to try and force this angle, because that's a free shot. Like, he cannot see you. Like, if I'm standing here, he can't see that. He can't see you, but I can see him. So that's a free shot. And also, for my lower ping players, if you guys are pressuring your kid's box, and you just can't get the wall, and you know he's in there and he's gonna edit, what I like to do is I like to run up to his wall and pull out my pickaxe and then switch to my shotgun, because 9 times out of 10 that player's going to try and make an edit. Or what you can do is do a really fast switch between your pickaxe, like your swing, and your I missed it, and your shotgun, so it doesn't break it. You're just canceling it. Even just pulling out your pickaxe in general, and always keep moving, by the way. Like, you never want to stand still. Okay, so another tip I have for you guys is when you want to W key somebody's box, and let's say you tap it and you get it low so you can see through their box, and you don't see a cone or a ramp in there. What I like to do is I like to put just a cone and a wall here, and that's just in case this guy edits. I have an easy access way out, and you know he can't get a free piece on me and kill me right away. So back to it. If you don't see a cone or a ramp in there, instead of just going for the wall, I like to go for the ramp instead and force him out. So what I like to do is get the wall low, kind of like this, to where it's a one pickaxe or, you know, anything like that. And I like to pickaxe and hold my ramp. And he's going to place this here. You get to edit your cone or mantle up. Editing would probably be faster. And you can go from a different angle and keep pressuring him this way. And you always want to keep, you know, a way to get out. So this cone and this wall. You know, that's what I like to do. And then you can do the same thing on this wall. And then he's gonna have to go anywhere. You have the back wall, so he's gonna have to go either side, which is free piece control, or this side, which is also free piece control. So that's just like a little box fight, you know, where he can't go anywhere. Okay, so another thing that I haven't mentioned is what I like to do personally is just so they can't get out the top, I like to break this cone, but make sure to place a wall here and break it from like further back. Just spray with your AR, you know, just so like you can stay protected. And he can't come out the top, so then you can do that little drop. Swing once. You can do that little fake pickaxe thing. He goes to edit. You know, you have that free piece control too. And you just want to use all of those tips like that I've showed you and put them all together. If you can remember those tips, you know, using your right hand peek too, to where he can't see you but you can see him. You always want to force the right hand peek. It's a free shot. They can't hit you. So you can also use this stuff defensively, and you always want to fight with a cone in your box. Okay, never a ramp, always a cone, because you can flip your cone. I know some of you are going to be like, well, I don't like fighting with a cone in my box. Hate to break it to you, get used to it. Alright, you're in a new time in Fortnite where you're going to get pieced up if you don't have a cone in your box. Alright, so another thing is never overuse your peaks, alright? Because everybody uses the same two peaks. It's this one right here, this little right hand peak with the middle window, and a right hand peak, alright? Mix it up a little bit. Do a little bottom corner edit. Shoot his toes. Another bottom corner edit. You know, use a top corner edit. Another one I like to do is the top thing. Slide down and then jump. That's a nice one. Use your little things. I like to do even a double edit sometimes. But just never overuse your things, because everybody's gonna be this expecting these two ones. I wouldn't really recommend doing this one unless he's low and you have like a free shot right here, or like the same goes for right here. But never overuse your peaks, because I always see Fortnite players using the same 2 peaks. It's always the right hand peak and this peak right here. Just don't overuse them. They're good peaks, but just don't overuse them. Alright, so another tip that's really good for over-aggressive opponents is when, like, you do this. If they're like an insta editor, you want to work on your pre-fires. So you go with your right hand peak. If he edits, go for your pre-fire. But it also works defensively. So if you're sitting in a box and maybe you're a little bit low, you know, pop a fake mini, and then as soon as he breaks this wall, hit a little pre-fire, hit a cone, and just back up a little bit, you know? It always works. You can back up. You have a million different ways you can get out of your box, but don't use the same one like twice. You know what I mean? Like, you don't want to back up twice in a row, because that opponent's just going to read your gameplay and know you're going to back up once more. You can do like a little, what I like to do is just like a double box down and then another one to the side. It's basically just like a simple tarp, but you have this peak, this peak, this peak, and then you have this one, this one, this one. Sorry, this one. And then you even have your Martos peak, where you go like that. But I wouldn't recommend doing that one too much. People know how to counter it now. But you want to work on your pre-fires. There's maps for it. If I find the map code, I'll put it on screen. But yeah, use pre-fires for over-aggressive opponents and even insta-editors when you're pressuring them. Okay, so another little tip is going to be the last tip of the video, but it's going to be a cone placement trick. So what you want to do is, this opponent has to be up by 2 layers. Like, let's say he cranks 2 90s, and he remember to, you know, get that wall low and analyze that there's nothing in there. If you edit this, and let's say this wall isn't here, but he's connected to these 2, sorry, those 2 down there, you can place a cone right here. So just side swipe it in, you know, edit like that. And then that guy's gonna panic so much, it's gonna force him out of that box, like, so quick. And you can always go for piece control on him, and, you know, anything like that. You can use that same method that I taught you earlier. Alright, so this is going to be the end of the video. If you guys did enjoy, please drop a like. If you guys really want to, sub. Let me know down in the comments if I miss anything, or if there's anything that you want me to cover. If this video does well, I'll make a video on how to W key properly, and how to actually, like, build fight properly. So yeah, I'll see you guys later.